So we begin our broadcast tonight with our team coverage on the push for accountability with the task force.
Mayor Paul Young sat down with us today to answer those questions. But first, Action News 5's Imani Williams joining us live with how state lawmakers say Memphians can fight back. Imani?
Yeah, a panel of judges dismissed a lawsuit against the governor by several county leaders and state lawmakers, including State Representative Gabby Salinas. But Salinas told me for the case to go further, the county commission needs to take the governor to court. State Representative Gabby Salinas says the National Guard's future in Memphis is up to the Shelby County Commission.
And every day that the county commission does not look into this and explore their options that they have in front of them that have been kind of set out by the Court of Appeals, they are not doing everything in their power for the people that they represent.
The National Guard shot and killed 20-year-old Tyron Johnson Sunday. When asked about the shooting, Governor Bill Lee agreed on an investigation, but touted success.
It's made an enormous difference in that community. The crime numbers are significantly down for the city.
Months prior, Salinas, along with Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris and other state and local officials, pushed against Governor Bill Lee's deployment of the Guard. A Nashville Chancery Court judge ruled the governor acted beyond his authority. Later, that was reversed in an appeals court based on who filed it.
The Attorney General is claiming victory when it wasn't the merits of the case that were argued, it was standing.
Salinas says there are no clear goals or oversight of the National Guard's operations and says the Guard should leave Memphis.
Until there is a clear goals, clear direction for the task force, there absolutely should be a pause. In terms of the National Guard, I don't think that it should have been here in the first place.
Well, I asked the county commission and county attorneys about possible legal action against the state or the governor. I'm still waiting on a response. Live in the newsroom, Imani Williams, Action.